Hi viewers and welcome to the Revolution channel. My name is Carmi MUA and if it is morning, good morning to you. So today we are gonna film something that, to be honest with you, I really enjoy watching. Like, I love watching YouTube in general, but one thing that I absolutely love is Get Ready With Me. Like, anything where the beauty YouTuber or in general like a YouTuber will actually talk and just, I don't know, like feel like we are together and we're just enjoying a nice time, as well as kind of like see what product they use, instead of always to like first impression of like new makeup. Like, I want to see what you actually use all the time. So that is when this kind of idea came from, is I want to show you the product that I tend to kind of be obsessed lately, like the one that I can't stop using, and as well giving you a little bit of kind of my makeup routine, like a day-to-day, because you know me for like very colorful look, very kind of like fresh beat and like glitters and everything. That is not every day, let's be realistic. That is a fun video, that is a fun night out, but normally I wake up to this. I'm very happy with what I wake up with, and I just want to make sure everything kind of looks perfect. So kind of take this one and Get Ready With Me with kind of like your back to school / going to work, or just your everyday makeup. So let's just start, because as you can see, Carmi chats a lot. So we are with Hydration Boost Lightweight Hydration Gel Cream. Now, I mentioned this one in one of my latest video that I really like this cream over here, and I'm gonna tell you more about it. Like, why do I like this one? So the first things I do like is the fact that when you apply, it feels very nice. Like, you put it on and it's just like so easy to just like spread around and everything. Sometimes it happen with other gel creams that they tend to have a little bit more of a silicone kind of feel, as well as they have to be a little bit too rich, and I have dry skin. That is kind of like my thing. Very proud of my dry skin. So something that hydrated is always what I'm looking for. I don't really mind having anything that like shrinks too much my pores or refine lines and everything. I have to say, I have a men's skin, I'm a boy. Lately I've been really enjoying like clean shaving when I do makeup, as well as like when I go out. I don't know why, I feel like when I wear makeup, lately I'm just so into like clean shaving, but that is not about the video. So what I feel is, yes, I do have texture a little bit, and I do have a little bit of pores around here, but I really don't mind that. That's real, that's unique. Well, not really unique, because a lot of people do have it, but that's the thing, it's like, that's my skin, I'm okay with that. That is not my concern. My concern is I don't want to look dry. So definitely this has been helping, and my skin does feel very glowy, as well as, to be honest with you guys, I've changed the way I eat. You probably have realized that by watching my old videos to now. The fact that I lost a little bit of weight and everything, and eating more healthy food and everything has really helped to clear up my skin. Like, really rarely, I never really got many pimples, but now it's even more red than before. So yeah, this is my skin. So next I'm gonna use the Revolution Conceal Define Full Coverage Foundation. I am in a shade F10.5. That's the one that I personally like. Now, I will say, even on my every kind of day-to-day, I do like my skin to be pretty perfect. I like to have a good full coverage. Now, what I will do is, normally I tend to go with like one pump on one cheek, one pump on the other, and one pump on the top. Today what I'm gonna do is I'm literally gonna use two squirty pumpies. They're not really pumps, they're like dig in. I don't know how to say it. So yeah, just two, and then I'll see if there is anything else I have to add on. And I'm using like my stippling brush. What I've really been enjoying about this foundation is just great for my skin. Like, it just looks nice, it just blends nice. And it gives me the finish that I like. Now, if you guys know me, I like matte finish. Majority of the time I tend to have matte lipstick. Today I'm actually gonna wear gloss, but I like my liquid to matte. I like my basic eyeshadow to be always matte, and then I put up one, maximum two shimmer shade, but majority of the time I am a matte kind of person. Like, I love to control how much shininess I can put to my skin with like highlighter and everything. I tend to stay away from too shimmery like bronzer or too shimmery like blushes and everything. Blush in general, I'm always away from it. Is one thing that is like my least favorite things to do. I don't know why. It always looks nice. Let's just face it. A little bit of blush does make you look awakened and everything. But I don't know. For me, I always found that a lot of contouring and a lot of like glossy highlighter gave me kind of like the J-Lo look, and I am so into like the J-Lo glow that I absolutely love. I want to be J-Lo when I grow up. Let's just face it. Like, not that I'm young or anything, but that is my ultimate goals. So this is the foundation. You guys seen it blends so quickly, and I just take a little bit on my ears. So this is what it looks like. Quick, easy, done. I'm gonna take next Fast Base Concealer. Now, you guys have seen me using this foundation a lot with the Conceal Define Concealer, but I wanted to show you that even using Fast Base Concealer, it is pretty amazing. The main difference is Fast Base will help you more to like brightening, when the Conceal and Define is more coverage. So it's depending what you need. I do have to say this foundation does cover pretty much all the things that I want. So I don't tend to need a full coverage concealer, even if who kids I'm going anywhere either. And the shade of my concealer is the same as C7. I normally tend to use C7 or C6 on every concealer. So I'm just gonna blend this one here, and again, even this concealer does blend very, very beautifully. So let me blend really, really fast, and then I'm back in 1 second. Okay, so the concealer now, it is nice and blended, and as you guys see, it's pretty amazing. The finish that it gives me, like, it is yum. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little bit of my luxury banana powder and just add very, very so slightly underneath my eyes over here, only because I find it that that is the area that I always need to set it. And I do find, because the Fast Base Concealer has more of a creamy kind of like liquidy finish, I need to set it or it will crease or just move around. So that is that. But for the rest of like my face, I don't really tend to go too much heavy-handed with powder. I just kind of like take whatever is left on the cap and just like stipple it in everywhere. But to be honest with you, because the foundation is more matte, doesn't really need what's that, powder. As you can see, it's very early in the morning. I'm still on my second coffee. Now, very quickly, sorry, I don't know, this one does not mean anything with makeup, but that's what I like about Get Ready With Me, because you kind of get to know somebody a little bit more. I get a ton of questions about the H, what the H stands for. The truth is, the H stands for home, because it's a set of 4 mug and HOME. When a lot of people, they always say, does the H stands for handsome? Why not, you know? Why can we not just say yes? So if you're wondering, it can be for handsome, but no, it's just for home. But I might gonna get more cups and maybe make handsome. I don't know, I'm sorry. Let me just have a little bit of a sip and we move forward. Next, I'm gonna use the Renaissance Glow. You guys know it is one of my favorite powder. I just feel like the shade of this one really works beautifully with my skin. Even if you guys were around when I did do the video of me doing makeup, of course, I can't speak. It's too early in the morning to focus. I'm so sorry. It was like Instagram picks my makeup and you guys helped me to pick it, and this one over here did actually lose, and the Pro HD palette is what I had to use. I actually really love it. It was the first time that I'd used it, and it's just as great as this one. What I personally love this one about more is that it's a little bit more compact, and also comes like with a mirror, but the other one has way more shades. So again, if you're not sure what shade you kind of want to go with, or you just know that you tend to like self-tan, or you lose your tan quite quickly, or you need to go on holiday, or anything that you want more than just one shade, go with that, because it does have 4 different contouring, 3 underneath setting powder, and 1 highlighter. So it does have a little bit of everything, when this one over here has contouring and highlighter, and that's it. But to be honest with you, this is my kind of like go-to, because what I do when I go out, I tend to always carry something like this that has a mirror, so that I can always like top up my contouring as well if I need to, but especially like my lips, 'cause my lipstick is the thing that kind of like will come off majority. So I'm gonna skip blush, because you guys know I don't do blush on a daily basis, but I will do a little bit of highlighter and a little bit of eyeshadow, which is like a 1-2, and I'm gonna use my palette in collaboration with Revolution, the Kiss of Fire. Now this one is my parents' currently, because I use it so much that it's completely broke, so that's okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of Opulence. There is the golden highlighter, and just add this one onto my cheeks over here, and look how pretty. You guys know I love, and one of my favorite tips is to actually blend them both, but today I just want to go in with Opulence, because I'm actually planning to do a very soft smoky eye instead of doing anything too cray. Is very early in the morning. I have just a couple of meetings today in central London, so nothing too mental to wear too much makeup. You know when sometimes like you go places and you don't want people to think you have tried too hard? I'm just using a normal fluffy brush to just like make sure the concealer is nice and blended. And I'm actually gonna go in, before I do my shimmer shadow, I'm gonna go in one more time with the bronzer, to just like create a little bit of a crease. And that is one of the things that I love doing, is using products in different ways to kind of like multi-purpose it all. So as you can see, it's showing just a little bit of definition, but it's not too much. I'm just taking a little bit as well on the lower lash line, so they kind of like help everything to smoke. Now, as I was saying, I want to do something very quick, something very easy. So I'm actually going to use one more time Opulence, the gold one, and just press this one onto my lid as kind of like my gold eyeshadow, to just like have that something going on. I personally, to be honest with you, I'm quite okay to just like wear no eyeshadow on the day-to-day base, but take this one even, as I said, like you're kind of going to work kind of things, or even like going to school if you're allowed to wear makeup at school. So they're kind of like adding just like that one pop of shadow really helps. And I'm just gonna take a teeny bit more of that bronzing shade to just define, G-fine. Alright babies, I'm gonna complete the look with a lip gloss, and this one over here, you guys know, is one of my favorites. It's called Bare All, and it's such a beautiful color. Like, look at this. It kind of gives me like the perfect nude lip to me. So I'll show you. Let me just gloss myself. So it's easy to apply. That is good. But I like the skinny long applicator, because you can really reach the actual crevices, and also has that kind of little point at the top that I can really easily do on my cupid's bow. So let's just gloss up. Okay, so the gloss is down, and isn't this so beautiful? This is such a beautiful nude. And I'm just gonna finish off with fixing spray, and this one over here is the Sport Fix. As you can kind of like hear, it's pretty much finishing. So it's so nice and so refreshing, and also makes my makeup last so lovely. I'm gonna just undo my hair. Oh, okay. Oh, just see, don't be dummy like me. if you're wearing gloss, don't think you are Mariah Carey or maybe Beyonce with a fan. Let's just keep it low key. So, all right, babies. So this one is the final look. I will end up fixing my hair at some point. But yeah, I really hope you guys ever enjoyed it. I wanted to show you something simple, what I normally will wear on a day-to-day basis if I'm doing like a meeting. Yeah. Something that makes me happy. You guys know makeup is supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to make you feel confident. It's supposed to make you feel happy. For me, once my skin looks on flick, on point, shook, the house down, boots, I don't know. I don't really say stuff like that, so I'm gonna stop. I feel good. Gloss, a little bit of brow and eyeshadow and I'm done. So thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you let me know down below if you did enjoy this video over here. Give me more suggestion of what would you like me to do next. I am just gonna carry on drink my handsome cup of lots of beautiful coffee, and until next time guys, thank you so much for watching, and always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.